Hey guys, welcome to Speech Bubble. I'm Butch Hartman. I got with me two amazing guests.
I'm Jazz Fenton.
And I am Danny Phantom.
And roll the theme music. Hey, well, let me go back. Let's go into your history a little bit. First of all, everyone's excited you guys are here.
Well,
Right, I would assume they're excited because I'm gonna I'm gonna advertise this podcast, The Voices of Danny Phantom and Jazz Fenton. I guarantee this will be one of our biggest podcasts, simply for putting the words Danny Phantom on it. Can you guys believe you were part of such an epic show? Did that surprise you at all?
It did and it didn't. I mean, I was so excited to do it from the get-go. I have such a clear vision of that first table read, which you don't get to do table reads all that often.
You don't?
For
Of the
animation.
first
It's like
episode, I know.
it's almost unheard of.
I remember that.
I think I've only ever done one other on any other show that I've ever been on.
Yeah. And we did a table read. By the time we did a table read, because we're doing it was a half an hour story, and I had been doing Fairly OddParents like 3 or 4 years by that time. And those were two 11-minute stories. And Nickelodeon was kind of unsure. It was a half-hour cartoon. Can we do this? And it's like, duh, of course we can do this.
Well, that table read was like almost a year after I initially auditioned.
I know, which drove me crazy.
It was so weird.
It drove me nuts.
And I got a call from my agent, 2 or 3 weeks before the table read saying, and they're very excited. You booked Danny Phantom for Nickelodeon. And my response, I just kid you not, my response was, what? Who?
From who?
Was it that epic? It was that epic of a reaction?
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, you auditioned it was like almost a year ago.
A year and a half ago. Right?
Okay. I don't. Send me the thing again because I don't remember.
And by the way, let's just cut David out of this podcast.
What?
Well, I was really
I'll
excited.
stick with
So.
Colleen. We can cut him out, right? I mean, okay. As long as we cut him out. No, but the thing is, I remember that because I was upset because we had written the show, developed the show, cast you guys, all set to go, and Nickelodeon was like, "Well, we're not really sure because some of the Mucky Mucks at Nickelodeon had changed hands, like
Those Mucky Mucks.
The Mucky Mucks. One of the Mucky Mucks left. Another Mucky Muck came in, wasn't sure about the show. So by the time you got that call, I had been doing a song and dance all year, selling Danny Phantom to everybody.
Oh,
and so
wow.
yeah. So luckily one of the
No idea.
so luckily one of the Mucky Mucks was still there and loved Danny Phantom. That's why you got that call. And we did the table read. We had the great Ron Perlman in there with you.
Yes.
Who I should get on the podcast too, by the way. Hellboy.
Right.
Hellboy, yeah, I should get him in here. But he played Mr. Lancer,
Yep.
Danny Phantom's teacher, yeah. And we had who else did we have at that table? There was you guys. It was David Kaufman, Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
Was
Who else
Rob
was there?
there?
Rob Paulson.
Rob Paulson was there as Jazz. Jack Fenton. And then we had
Johnny.
Kath Susie.
Kath
Kath
Susie.
Susie.
Yeah.
Whose name always confused me. Kath Susie. Kath Susie. It sounds like a Japanese like an anime character. Kath Susie. But her first name is Kath, like Kathy.
Yeah.
And
but
last
no
name
way.
Susie, Kathy Susie. But she does everything. She did Maddie Fenton's voice.
Yep.
Yeah, and we had you guys, and then we had who else did we have?
Gray. Did we
Gray.
say Gray?
The fabulous Gray Delisle.
Yeah.
Who I think we've realized is completely insane. Like, I had to give
Very
her,
close.
No, insane in a a good way. I gave her her own podcast, by the way. She was already here. She's been here already, yeah.
It's
so
probably better because
yeah.
she takes over.
She would take over
She's
completely.
funny.
I know. Exactly. No,
She's
she's very
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
So we had that table read. That was cool.
Scott Bullock.
Scott Bullock is Dash Baxter.
Yes.
That's right. The great
that's
Scott Bullock.
Fenton.
Yeah. Hey, Fenton. Yeah, exactly.
It's my favorite thing to imitate my other cast
I
members.
have not
It's so
seen
fun.
Scott in so long. I mean, he did a bunch of voices for Fairly OddParents as well. The great his name is S. Scott Bullock. Actually.
Yes.
Oh.
Scott.
That's what he goes.
Do
by.
you have to call
Dash
him
could have
S?
had a spin-off.
We could have spun off Dash Baxter.
Yes.
I know exactly. We could have. What would have been a cool show for him?
Yeah.
Don't just say no. You can't just throw that out there. You got to come up with a story. What's the story, David Kaufman? Come on.
I will work on it.
He's gonna catch them all because he's David Kaufman. See that? I pitched it. I was like, hey, I got this show about a ghost boy. It's called David Kaufman. What do you guys think? And for some reason, it didn't
Didn't catch.
It didn't catch on.